Coppa Italia, Lazio. The big champagne bottle.
When asked to write and produce a speech of my choice, it was only natural that I wanted to discuss something related to sports, seeing as that I intend to make a career out of conversing about it. So why not discuss a specific sports team that takes up so much of my free time? S.S.Lazio, otherwise known as Società Sportiva Lazio, aka the Sporting Society of Lazio. Essentially, they are an Italian professional sports club most noted for its football section, while hosting athletes from a plethora of different sports as well. A brief history of the team that competes in the Italian First Division each year goes a little something like this. Formed on January 9th, 1900, it was the first club to import football to Rome from England on an official basis. The club, first named Società Podistica Lazio, was established in Rome's Piazza della Libertà, which is a place in Rome Square which Laziali can now find a plaque commemorating this event. The club's founder was a military officer named Luigi Biagirelli. Although the club based itself in Rome, Lazio is the name of the entire region that encompasses Rome. Thus, the founders of S.S.Lazio sought to give the club a larger, more comprehensive name and chose Lazio instead of Rome. Its official colors of sky blue and white come from the foundation of the principles of fairness and competition based on the ideals of the Olympic Games. Greece was the birthplace of the Olympics, which is where S.S.Lazio gets its colors from. Lazio's traditional club badge and symbol is the eagle, which is an acknowledgement to the emblem of the Roman Empire's army, commonly known as the Aquila. The Roman legion carried this symbol along with it every time it went into battle. As you would have guessed it, no other team in Italy rivals Lazio as much as the second team established in Rome. Up until 1927, Lazio was the only major club in Rome which resisted the fascist regime's attempts to merge all the city's teams into one foremost soccer club. Thus, Lazio broke away from these ideals and a second team in Italy's capital was born, AS Roma. Being true Lazio blue, mentioning this second team of Rome is usually immoral. However, it is important to say that over the years, since their conception, the Rome derby between Lazio and Roma is one of the fiercest, most hated games that takes place biannually on the Italian Serie A schedule. From deaths of fans to stadium riots where games had to be postponed, it is one of the most anticipated soccer games on the planet for any soccer fan. You might ask yourself, how does a man who was not even born in the country of Italy have such an allegiance to a football club that essentially has nothing to do with him? Some might wager a bet that it's associated with family history. Truthfully, this is false. Yes, my heritage is Italian, grandparents originating from Italy in the early 50s, yet no one else in my family has such an allegiance to any soccer team outside other than possibly the Italian national soccer team. The region of Lazio, more specifically Rome, is based only 2 hours from where my family in Italy is located, in the region in parallel to it called Abruzzo. One summer I explored this specific region along with the remarkable history of a city like Rome. It just so happened that on this vacation I was lucky enough to view the Stadio Olimpico, a modern-day venue that can model itself to be as enticing as possibly the Colosseum, which is situated not far from the Stadio Olimpico. The stadium has a capacity of 72,700 seats and has been the site of the 1960 Summer Olympics, 1987 World Athletic Championships, the 1980 European Championship Final, the 1990 FIFA World Cup Final, and the UEFA Champions League Finals of 1996 and 2009. To add to the rivalry, both teams of Rome share this spectacle of a stadium. But on this specific day, I witnessed firsthand an exhibition of the first team of Rome partaking to a contest just outside the Olympic Stadium, in a stadium half its size, against one of the major soccer clubs of England in Chelsea. It wasn't hard to become entrenched with the society 3 minutes into the game, with 30,000 people singing chants from their club and curses to their English counterparts, while still taking swipes at their arch-rivals Roma via song. From that moment on, I knew I wanted to become a part of this culture, and good and bad. And since then, I followed the team back home in Canada with as much enthusiasm as I did that day in July. From embarrassing defeats and low-place finishing in the standings, to basking in the glory of wins over Roma and championship victories of the Coppa Italia and Italian Super Cups, respectively. Some people might say I have a long way before I call myself a true fan. Yet with all of today's up-to-date encyclopedias, I feel that I'm as much a fan as the ones who were around 110 years ago. To those pioneers, I salute you. Well, today I carry the pride of the Bianco Celeste around with me at all times and pledge that I will pass on these same traditions and ideals to my children in the years to come. Forza Lazio.
Voglia di cantare questa canzone, Lazio, sul prato verde vola, Lazio, tu non sarai mai sola.
On the history of Italian soccer club S.S.Lazio, I'm Michael Di Mascio.
Un'aquila nel cielo, più in alto.